current state of MK1 just seems to keep getting worse and worse. And if you've not been following any of the news surrounding the game on Twitter, allow me to sort of catch you up. This last weekend was the NA East and West Pro Competition qualifier matches, and what seems like again, the game is broken. Now, people are speculating whether it's an issue just on the player 2 side or if it's just an issue with Raiden, but there's a glitch that allows you to move before the second or third round even starts. And a lot of players were quick to report this issue, and WB basically said that the results of the matches due to the glitch are what they are, essentially saying that they aren't going to do anything about it. Players are just kind of done at this rate, and honestly, who can blame them? I'd be pissed too if I lost my place in tournament because a character can move between rounds. Well, my character's still frozen in place, but it seems like we're kind of back in Deception with that sort of thing. If you didn't know, there was a glitch in Deception that if you unplugged your controller in between the round starting, you can basically move and attack your opponent before the round even starts. And that's what's kind of happened here. In the clip that I just showed, Raiden was basically able to move while Sindel couldn't move at all. They just had to hold block. Like, that's barely what they could do. And it's just kind of crazy that it's gotten to this point, and this is happening in pro tour matches. Like, literally probably the biggest MK tournament besides CEO or Evo. This is an online bug that's happening in competitive matches, dude. To make matters even worse, though, it has pretty much been confirmed that Peacemaker and Crossplay will be delayed by at least 2 weeks from its initial release window. This topic was spoken about by the user Fate Unknown on Reddit, and he had mentioned that the desync issue took a lot of resources from NRS to fix, and with that, there will be a delay for both the character and Crossplay. We don't know for sure if this will affect future DLC characters like Ermac and Homelander, or any of the cameo releases, but it's not looking too favorable. NRS silently confirmed this by extending the season, which initially had around 11 to 12 days remaining, so a little over a week, to now currently 22 days remaining. So, if you need to catch up on invasions, now would be the perfect time. That being said, though, it's going to do it for today's video. Today's video is a little bit shorter. There's not a whole lot to cover regarding competitive news and stuff, but yeah, the current state of the game is crazy. People are kind of expecting an overhaul of the game when Peacemaker comes out, and honestly, that doesn't seem too likely. Maybe later down the road, but I don't see them completely overhauling the game, especially if they're claiming that the desync issue affected them as bad as they did in terms of scheduling the release dates of characters. But that's gonna do it. If you want to see more videos similar to this one, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to start posting videos every Wednesday as I'm starting to get used to a new schedule, so stay tuned for that. I also stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/I'mJustKumo. So I'll have a link for that in the description, and while I don't really have a schedule for streaming, I just tend to go live whenever I can, so who knows? Maybe you can catch me live after this video goes up. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.